Hello everybody, welcome to a very, very sunny day in Stratford. I'm joined here with a returning guest, Damien. Oh, security's here. Are you Mark? Yeah. I've emailed you about 1,000,000 times.
I've never once agreed. You don't want to be on all bloody social media as the ones that fucking cancel the end.
You could have got back to me, it would have made our lives so much easier.
6,000 people.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. I needed a no on Instagram. It would have took you 2 seconds. I asked you 3 weeks ago. Yeah, we're packing up.
Yeah.
Down to the island at the bottom.
Down to the island.
Yeah,
Legend, mate. I really appreciate that. So, can we walk on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we stop the recording for now, we'll be right back. Right, back to our regular scheduled programming. That was high octane, wasn't it? That was very max power. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. We're all about MR2s here. Big up Midlands MR2. I don't even know if I introduced you. This is Damien, our returning guest. Max.
Hi.
I thought you were going to be a max power aficionado, but you told me that you weren't really into it at the time.
I remember it of the time.
Yeah.
And
oh,
the
that
cars
reminds me.
of the era.
I'm all over the place. We're at Max Power reunion in Staffordshire. Charlie's over there recording the camera. Oh yeah, I'm all over the shop. This is nice. There's such a wide range of stuff here today. Like I've seen Ferraris, I've seen Micras. That's nice.
Micras.
Oh, look at that. What's that? Is that a Rover?
That's a Rover Tomcat.
A Rover what? Sorry.
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Yeah.
What? Do you know anything about them? Or engine?
No.
No, nothing.
I think they're a 2-litre 16-valve injection.
It's not the kind of engine they would put in like old Corsas and stuff, is it?
No.
Oh.
They did the two. They did a 216 and a 220 GTI around that time as well.
Oh, look at that! That's so nice. Oh, I wish Kaisha was here. She bloody loves her Micras. Oh, interesting colour on that. It's just the sheer range. We've got more high visibility people in the area. We're going to find out how this goes. Woo! Such a nice car. Oh.
The thing is, we spoke. Tell them what security just said to us.
Guys, can you record inside the showgrounds?
We were told by the security at the showground that we could record here.
Who owns this land? Who owns this land?
No, I don't want you to lose the show.
This is this land because they told us to come past.
In my opinion, I think the best bet would be to do it inside the gates. It's controllable there, isn't it? Do you know
If you're happy to have us inside the gate, I've been trying to contact Mark for about 3 weeks. We'll be right back.
We aren't moving, are we?
Yeah. Oh, right. Attempt number 3. So it's going to be a parade more than cars ripping past. Get a bit more time to check out what's going on. Oh, look at this. It's the first cool car we spotted on SpotCast when we did the first test episode in Ettington.
The RX-7.
It was a white RX-7, yeah. It's on the intro music.
Was it that one?
Was
it the
that
guy that
one?
works
No.
at Caffeine?
Yeah, no, different fella. He lives about 10 minutes away though, so he's there a lot. That's lovely. What is that? Escort?
Ford Orion.
Orion. Damn. That's very nice. So how many of these cars have you smoked weed in about 30 years ago?
None.
That you're willing to admit on camera?
I didn't own a car.
You didn't own a car?
No, 30 years ago.
When did you pass your driving test?
2001.
Really? So what were you, like 45, 46?
Nearly.
And how was passing it? What was the test like in 2001?
Quite easy. I think it was before the theory test.
Oh. I was going to say, did you need to do a theory test?
No, it was just a normal test. That's a nice Civic.
That's interesting. Is that a Legnum?
Yeah. I actually had I passed my test. I had a Renault 1916 valve.
Ooh.
Once I passed my test, I had to sell that because I
Why?
couldn't afford to insure it.
Oh, so insurance was a rip-off back then as well?
So I bought a Renault Clio diesel.
Wow, a Clio. I'm glad I've never owned a Clio. Ooh, look at that. What do you think about these?
It's not my favourite either.
No, they're cool. I think especially when you've done them up loads. That's so nice. Right.
Have you got a max power pack?
I have not got a max power pack of cards. Right, I always forget to explain this. Basically, we're going to pick a top trump out. And
do we need to do an introduction again, or
no?
It's all going to be.
It's all going to be.
Magically edited into one.
They've got to see the chaos that we've been through.
It's just going to appear in different places every.
I think I've hit my 10,000 steps for the day. I looked at my broken G-Watch, G-Shock, like anything. Clio trophy. Right, so you're going to pick a card, and if we see that car, we have to pack up and go home.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping we don't have to do because we've packed up.
There's a lot of
about 3
cars here
times.
today.
There is a lot of cars, but I doubt it's going to be one here.
Let's go for that one. Let's go for that one.
What you got?
McLaren 12C.
McLaren
What, drove
MP4
past earlier?
12C. Did we see? No, that was a 720.
Was it?
That's the thing with McLarens; they all look the same.
I
They're
know,
really.
I know.
I was in the van at work, and someone drove past in a 570, and the driver went crazy. He was like, "Oh my god, it's a P1! It's a P1!" I was like,
No.
"Not a P1." But
Every
that's
time I
good.
see one, I'm like, which one is it?
That? Yeah, that's the thing. It's good for 570 owners because everyone thinks they're millionaires.
Yeah,
But then P1
yeah.
owners, you can definitely fly under the radar now.
And what's the LT, the long tail? Is it 620?
They do long tails of all of them. I
Do
think.
they?
Yeah, 760 LT, all sorts. But they're not actually long tail. They just put. What the hell was that? Did you see that? It was like something from Pirates of the Caribbean. Poor Charlie's going to blow out his eardrums.
Well, at least we might get some pops and bangs rather than
Being
erratic
kicked out
driving,
again, yeah.
encouraged by a
Oh
camera.
yeah. Yeah. Supposedly it's us making people drive like lunatics.
Yeah, there's 25, 30 people sat over the road with phones.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to take a guess that that's that white Supra now.
Yeah,
that's
got
making.
and that is definitely a 2.
That Lexus is nice. Where's he going? Has the Audi broken down? Surely not. That's nice. Is that an Orion?
That's a Granada.
Granada?
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Yeah. They actually did a Cosworth for that as well.
Did they?
Yeah, very rare.
Skeeky Vegas.
Ow.
Jesus H. Christ. What was that made that noise?
Is it the
Are you
Lexus?
alright, Charlie? You good? Yeah. Bloody hell. I wonder how many people think this is our normal attire, that we just dress like. Well, you do. You dress like this.
Cheeky bastard.
Oh, wow. That is so lovely. That's so nice.
I do like a CRX.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool. That is what I'm talking about. That's gorgeous. Those are Venoms, aren't they? They Venoms, those
They are
rims?
TSW Venoms, yeah.
Wow. Tiny little wheels.
Tiny little car.
Yeah. They've grown on me a lot. They really have.
Yeah.
That's so
I hate
nice. You hate them? You hate them? Why? Have you got a bad experience with them or you just don't like them?
I was approached by a non-sim one.
Yeah, true. See, these have
McDonald's.
grown on me a lot. These are really nice. Did they do an ST or an RS of that?
They,
Must have
I
done.
don't think they did in that shape.
Because that had a body, like, it looked a bit sporty. Wow.
They did the shape before that. They did the XR2Is and the Fiesta
Yeah,
RS
because they
Turbo.
definitely had fast Fords off them.
I think the ST came
Ooh.
after that shape.
That's, I don't know how to describe that. That's a car. They have, that was a decision was made there.
Yeah. What was the livery? What is?
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh, was it?
I think. This is nice. This is Capri. This is
Ford Capri, yeah.
right, yeah. It's like sitting with my dad. I just have to ask him what all the old Fords are called. Ooh, injection. Back when fuel injection was
Is it a 2.8? Is it a 2.8 injection?
2.8, yeah. Very good. This is proper. This is. He's got a banana. Andy Fordman. I hope that's actually his surname. He was chosen to be a Ford man. Ooh. I do like these shiny rims. What are they? Japan racing? Japan racing? Yeah.
Yeah, JR.
I like the number plates.
JR5s, are they JR5s?
These are
XR2.
really nice. Oh, look at that with the England flags. This will be because of the football, won't it?
Did we have any more water?
I gave you as much as I'd
What?
split it in half. So we've poured the water on the floor about
I'm
4
a bit
times
thirsty.
now.
Look, my hands are shaking.
Yeah. That's so nice. So that's an XR2, XR1?
That's an XR2, yeah. There's no
XR2.
such thing as an XR1, I don't.
Oh, really?
What?
Is it that not Fiat?
X19.
X19, same difference. That's so nice. Yeah, so the football's on in what? My watch doesn't work. I don't know. 2 hours, 3 hours?
About 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, England are going to lose against Spain.
No, they're not. They're going to win.
Are they going to win, are they?
Yeah.
You reckon? Are you watching it, I'm presuming?
Yeah, definitely.
I might catch the end. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. What an
There's
awful
Lance.
car. Awful, dreadful car. Shout out,
Get
Lance.
a turbo! Get a turbo!
We look like pensioners. Oh, his number plate says base. What do you think of these campers? Have you ever driven one?
I've never driven one,
They're
no.
very
but
nice.
they're-
You feel
they're
very
s-
elevated.
They're not everywhere.
They are everywhere. I'd
T5s.
want an old one.
That's a T5.
Yeah, I think so,
T5,
yeah.
T6.
They are everywhere.
I would love one, but they're like silly money.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they'd be cheap by now.
No. You get an old one for probably 20, 30 grand.
Thank you guys.
That's right, thank you. Well, I'm glad we managed to come to a resolution with the security here. Oh, it's a Ferrari.
This is quite a good spot, actually.
I quite like this.
The sun's gone in there.
That's
we
gorgeous.
did not encourage that wheel
We
spin.
did not. It says please drive safely. That tint is definitely not legal, is it? No face, no case. That was such a nice colour. Have we got the toilets behind us? Yes, we do. What do you think of these?
I was never a fan of the Focus.
I can imagine they're fun to drive, but I would like an older one.
Yeah,
Like the Mark 1 Focus.
Yeah, the Mark 1
Yeah.
RS and the STs.
They're so expensive though. One of those is about £6 grand. The Mark 1's about double that,
Yeah.
triple that. Yeah.
I mean, do you think they'll take the same turn? Do you think they'll increase in value like the Mark 1 has as they get older, I suppose?
Sorry, say that again. I zoned out completely. Ooh, hello.
Laguna.
Look at that. That's so nice. I'd love a scale model of that.
Is that like a touring car?
Yeah. That's what like Jason Plato used to drive. That's so nice. Were you ever much into touring cars when it was popular?
I'm not really into motorsport. I used to watch the rally
Yeah.
when it was old school, when it was like people sat at the side of the road nearly getting run over.
Yeah, yeah.
Rally on Channel 4 in the morning.
I don't know how to find that, and I really would like to spectate some rallying, but I just don't know how to get started.
No.
Like, where would you? Do you just kind of find where it is and scout it out yourself? Because it can't be ticketed, because there's no way you'll be able to get the insurance for that, surely.
No, I don't know.
Oh, are those body-coloured wheels? I think they might be.
Yeah, I kind of
Those are
find
really nice
motorsport like you're into the Formula 1.
I am, yeah. For better or worse.
It's just watching people go around in circles.
It is, yeah. But what a lot of people don't realise is there's so much drama behind the scenes. It's honestly like Love Island for men.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the drama going on.
I mean, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
And
Did you watch the
get
British
into
Grand
it,
Prix?
but I didn't know.
Oh,
I've
so
never
that was
watched
good.
any Grand Prix.
Really?
Never.
I've got to take you to a Grand Prix. That'd be. Wow, look at that dog.
Collar. Shep.
Surprised you don't normally get dogs at shows like this. There's normally no dogs.
No, well, Steve was asking about bringing his yesterday, and I looked, and it says they're allowed in the venue, just not in anywhere food related. Normally, when you've got Jap Show or Jap Fest, you've got racing going on.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
no dogs allowed.
No
dogs at all in stuff
With
like
this,
that.
it's basically a static show.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you know what this is coming on?
It's a Skoda. That is a Pulsar, I think.
Nissan Sunny GTI Pulsar.
They are so nice. They've got such a weird boot lid.
SR20.
Coming. SR20.
Yeah.
What's an SR20? What, in
The
that?
Pulsars, yeah.
But they came with it?
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's the same as the Silvias, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. Boo, boo, boo. All my homies hate RS3s. This is nice. I can't imagine the roof is watertight though. Does that look watertight? It doesn't look watertight to me. Hello.
I had a red one like that.
So this is what? This is top of the
R34?
car tree for a lot of people, isn't it? It's an R34, but it's got.
Is it a GTR?
I don't think so. It's raised quite a bit. I don't know. I can't tell all the types apart. Oh, it's a GTST, so that's a rear-wheel drive. He's got TikTok as well. Interesting colour.
Is it? What's the GT?
GT. I think that GT.
The GTT, the rear-wheel drive, and the
yeah,
GTST.
I thought the GT badge is for GTST. I might be wrong.
No, they do a GTT.
Right. And that's
GTST.
all. Right. And ST is the rear-wheel drive.
I think the T.
I don't know.
I think just the T's
It's
rear-wheel.
so confusing. It's like Porsches with the 996. This is 996.2s, 99. Like, what is it? The 911 996.2 GT3 RS Club Sport YSAC package.
What?
BMW did that. They had a 7 Series called like BMW 7 Series 100 years around the world 750 iXL or something.
Did they have to create a new extended logbook for it?
Yeah,
the V5's about this wide.
It's really lopsided. This is nice. This is proper max power, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've not really established what max power is for people who don't understand what it is. But it's that, basically.
Yeah.
That and then...
Get a standard shit car.
Yeah.
and put a load of kit on it.
Put a shit ton of money
massive
into
sound
it.
system.
Massive sound system.
Big rims.
Yeah.
Lowered.
Extra points for a PlayStation 2.
As much modification as you can.
Yeah. They used to, so back in the magazine days, they used to rate car meets on like how many burnouts they did and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is quite funny that security are so tight on.
Yeah, you're not allowed to nowadays.
Yeah. You got to be sensible now.
You can't bring your McDonald's trays under the back
What
wheels
is
and
it
do
that's
donuts.
caused all that? Is it just more police presence? Or is it just people are just less? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
just everyone
a
got old.
nuisance to the public
Yeah,
now.
true.
It's ASBO.
I guess there's more cars. More people have got more cars.
Yeah.
It's like more prevalent. So you said your first car was a diesel Clio.
First car I had with a licence. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But statue. Right. What were you driving before you had a license?
Ran a 1916 Buff.
Oh, those are really nice.
I wasn't driving it. I just owned it.
Yeah, yeah.
I bought it and I fixed it.
You know you can talk about breaking the law 30 years ago.
And I had a.
This is nice.
My first
This is
actual
great.
car was a Montego.
What's a Montego?
Austin Montego.
Oh.
Austin used to make the Metro.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
The
Yeah.
Montego was a big four-door saloon shit car.
I'm trying to work out what car that is underneath. Is it a Toyota? Oh, it's a Hyundai, isn't it?
Is it a
It's a
Hyundai?
Hyundai Elantra. Oh, this is scary.
Stealth Capri.
The size of the exhaust. What's that cammed? Oh, a
Sadly.
Lupo GTI. I wish I could whistle like that. I can't. I
That's
learned
my loudie.
I learned how to whistle when I was quite young, and I showed my teacher. I was like, look, I can whistle, and then whistled. And she was like, yeah, very good, don't do it again. Then I walked off, and then someone else in the class must have heard it because they started whistling, and I got detention for it.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm still not over that. And then
And you never whistled again since?
it was when my front teeth fell out. When I got my adult teeth, I couldn't do it anymore.
So you could do it.
I can't even do that.
I don't know how people do it.
This is overwhelming. What do you think about these? They're very vulgar, aren't they?
I like them, to be honest.
You like them? They're a bit of you. It's your colour.
Yeah, it's a drug dealer's car.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's why you like them so much. You got to be
They're just-
dealing a lot of drugs to set before one of them, though.
They're too unreliable, apparently.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's funny. You think something like Range Rover, Land Rover would be like reliable?
Well, the price of the cars. I worked at Range Rover, and even the workers say they're so unreliable.
Yeah. That's a good thing with my job is I get to drive lots of cars, but I don't have to worry about them breaking after I'm done with them. Like, did I tell you I broke a C63 the other day? C63 AMG S. Couldn't get it started, so we jump started it. Couldn't get it in gear. When I finally got it in gear, because it's a flappy paddle, drove it to the across town to the lot. Got to the lot and I couldn't get it back into neutral. It was stuck in drive. So I was just doing circles around the car park until it ran out of juice.
Really?
Yeah. You couldn't get it in park.
So you couldn't even turn the car off?
No. Because you can't turn it off when it's in drive. It's so dumb. And if the battery's dead, you can't push it because it's stuck in gear.
Oh, yeah.
It's so dumb. It's so stupid.
I think there is a way to manually release the gear into neutral.
Nobody I asked.
You've got to take bits of trim off
Yeah.
and stuff.
Of all the cars we have at work, like we deal with hundreds and hundreds of cars, the Mercedes cause the most issues.
Yeah.
Always. They've got weird electric systems in them. There's like two batteries, like a main battery and then like an auxiliary battery. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if people
I think
jump
a lot of
start.
cars now, they have the main battery and then they have another one for the start-stop.
Yeah. Yes.
I think
Bloody start, man.
the Range Rover I did actually own had that.
That's
Two
nice.
separate batteries.
Yeah. My mum
So
had
that's
a Dacia Sandero which had stop-start, but I'm pretty sure Dacia didn't put in a new starter motor. So it was just the original starter motor. It went after about 8,000 miles. It died in the McDonald's drive-thru.
That's what I was thinking about this stop-start system.
Yeah.
Your car's starting how many times more than it should do?
It's crazy. And
Surely it's not saving that much.
it does save a fair bit. But what I find funny, I get in so many cars that have the start-stop button, and they never work. One in every 10 cars with a stop-start will actually stop and start. I don't get it. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but...
Say all the cars I've owned that have that option, I turn it off every time I get in the car.
Yeah, true. It's weird. It's a weird sensation having your car turn off.
Yeah,
And then when I put my foot on the clutch, it makes me jump.
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm guessing this is an Opel.
Astra GT.
Wait, it was called an Opel Astra. I thought the Opel would have had a different name for Astra.
Opel Cadet.
Yeah. Right. Whoa, look at that. What's
Jogged
that?
my memory there.
Oh, I can smell weed again.
No drugs were smoked on this venue.
No drugs. I couldn't do this stoned. I'd be a puddle on the floor, or especially with the up and down the hill 3 times. What's that? 406? I want to say 406. That's very nice.
405.
Yeah, 405. I think you're right. No, we don't get to know. I'm sure someone can tell us what that was. So people get very offended when we get the cars wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No, I've had a 406. That was newer to that one, I think. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, because Peugeot's, the last number is how new it is, isn't it? It's the generation.
Yeah, they go up a generation at a time. So 305, 306, 307. It's a nice Corolla GTI.
That's so nice. Would you say this was a Corolla GTI?
Yeah.
That's so nice. Jesus.
I'm not sure if that shape had the 4AG in it.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They might have done it with a black top as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. I'm not...
Did you know they used the 4AG for 22 years?
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know they used it for Formula 4000 or something.
Yeah.
But this is a 3.2 litre. I've always wanted to drive one of these. Because I had a 1.8 and that was good fun.
The one you binned?
Yeah. I say I had it. It was about 5 days. It's funny. The lack of body roll in them is really weird. Like they're completely flat around corners. That's what gave me too much confidence.
And it's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, but it's not all the time. It's Haldex.
It's got a Haldex system.
When it detects any slip, it
sends the power where it needs to go.
So I wasn't. It kicked in like halfway around the corner and just It was completely my fault. I'm not blaming the car, but fucking hell, it was not
just
fun.
too fast.
I went well. You drive through this village and it's a 30 on the way in, then it's a 30 through the village, and I'd had this car 5 days. I've been ragging it the whole way home. And you come around the corner, and then it's 60, or it says national speed limit. So you're like, awesome, and you boot it, and then 200 feet down the road, it's a 90-degree right-hand bend with no like corner sign or anything. So I just come around the corner. I was blinded by a car coming the other way, and I just started hearing the tyres go, and I'm like...
So you just turned in at whatever speed you was doing?
Yeah.
Basically.
And then just screech, hit the grass verge, which threw me up in the air over a hedge, and I landed nose first in the field. Yeah. Immediately swung the door open and called my mum. I'm like, I've crashed my car!
Oh, no.
Yeah, I feel so bad. I'm such an idiot.
Were you on your own as well?
And my mate was about 10 minutes down the road, so he came and got me. But yeah, it was not a fun experience. And the insurance called me a week later and said it was a write-off anyway, beforehand.
Yeah.
It had been sold to me as a write-off.
Oh, wasn't it?
So that's why you always DPI check your cars.
Yeah.
I learned that.
always do.
What's that?
That is a Vauxhall Carlton.
There's so many like old blokes with their whole family that don't look like they want to be here. I saw a man carrying what must have been a 4 or 5 year old girl just screaming like, I want to go home. She's not really about the drum and bass and the pops and bangs.
It can be a bit much. Cavalier SRI?
These are nice. They're the weird things they put in the rear mirrors.
Like trellis things.
Yeah, did you know that they're for dogs, aren't they?
So they get air in the car.
They can't stick their head out.
Supposedly you can't break into the car.
No, can you not?
I bet you can just pull it out.
Yeah, surely, yeah. Wow, look at the front end on that Fiat. I'm always looking 100 feet down the road, but Charlie can't record it. That's so nice. I love those. I would never drive one because they're made of tin. It's an actual bath. They do look good though.
I don't know if they did an R-bath in that shit.
What's that? Do you like the 500 baths? I've not driven one.
I've never driven one. They're meant to be fun to drive.
Yeah, they sound good. I've driven a fair few 500s, but I've not driven in a bath. No. And any of the 500s I've driven have been miserable, to be honest.
I just think it'd be too small for me. Did you encourage that?
This is a very, very interesting
Subaru wagon.
paint job.
There's a lot of women driving these cars.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it seems it's a bit more like a 60-40 split, men, women, than like 85-15 kind of thing. These are nice. The prices on those are just ridiculous now, aren't they?
They went down to really cheap, and then they just. I think when everybody started putting the engines in other things,
Yeah,
put the price up.
Yeah, definitely. MR2 Midlands partially to blame for that.
Yeah. And as they blow up gradually.
Yes.
Can.
That's the thing. Just looking at the prices of stuff now, can you imagine in 15 years? Well, like another half of the Type R's are in bushes, and another half of the K20s have been blown up. Like, can you imagine getting a crank pulley for a K20 in like 20 years? I love the green on these.
Is that a standard colour, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's RS colour. I don't know if it was an option or not.
It's a good plate as well. Yugo Spot.
Yugo Spot. We need pull him over.
Yugo SpotCast.
Yeah.
WAYMOE SpotCast, please.
That would be a good number plate. I was trying to think. I need to get a WAYMOE number plate.
And that's a good one as well. U-knob.
U-knob.
Charlie, get U-knob.
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 This is nice.
This is my favourite Sylvia.
Yeah, me too.
PS13.
Yeah, so Big Time just did a video about this. It explained all the different types that they did.
Yeah.
So they named the trim levels off playing cards.
Did they?
Yeah, so you had the Jack was the lowest trim level, which is funny because it's Jack shit. Then Queen, and then King, and then you had like Aces, which were different versions of the King with like turbos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool way of keeping track of it. Instead of like
Yeah.
S and SI and SE and EX, and because it has some actual logic to it. It's like I don't like all of the modern cars that just have completely random names that make no sense.
Yeah, and a load of letters.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, we say that about Nissan. They were confusing anyway. Like, it was called the Silvia in Japan, the 200SX in
200
America,
SX.
180SX over here. But then we had the hatchback was called the 200 here. And then the fastback was called the 180 in
180,
Japan. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
these nice. It's a very rare colour, this yellow.
what's he say? They're all meeting at Tesco.
Did he say we were in Tesco? Maybe we were in the wrong spot. That guy's brake lights look like turbo gauges. That was a train horn in that. That was a train horn. I really wanted to get my sunglasses. Well, I say my sunglasses, Kaisha's sunglasses, but
I was going to say, are they your mum's sunglasses?
close. Nice colour, but I can't see anything. So I need prescription sunglasses. Is that? I don't know if it's my eyes or is that a Volkswagen Beetle?
It is.
Is that a Veil side
I've just
kit?
been offered a Volkswagen Beetle.
What, one of those?
There's a Micra near me that's only done 10,000 miles.
Ooh.
I told Luca to write a note saying, I'm a
You're
trainee
always getting
mechanic.
Lucas.
Well, no,
Lucas
he wants it as his first car.
Yeah.
He's at college doing mechanics.
Is he really?
And so we'll write a note saying that you're 16,
Yeah.
you're doing mechanics, blah, blah, blah. The car's been out of MOT, it's been sat there a while.
Yeah.
Posted it through the door. The woman messaged him, said, got the note about my mum's Micra.
Yeah.
We're keeping it for my nephew
You're right.
for when he passes his test. But I've got a Volkswagen Beetle convertible.
Oh, wicked.
1.4,
Oh,
600 quid.
that's not what I was expecting. 600 quid for a Beetle.
Yeah, Beetle convertible.
Those Beetles are really confusing to keep
2010.
track of. Because you got the old Beetle, the Volkswagen Beetle, then the new Beetle, which was the new one, and then the new one's just called the Beetle again. So if you say a new Beetle, you don't mean a new Beetle,
Don't
you mean
mean the new
the
Beetle.
previous generation Beetle. Look at that. Yes.
Yeah, I was pretty gutted about that Micra. So it's only done 10,000
Yeah.
miles.
Was it a K11?
K10.
K10, the boxy
No,
one?
no, K11.
K11.
Yeah.
What
K11, but it's a pre-facelift.
Yes, those are so nice.
10,000 miles,
That's
that's all it's
crazy.
done. It's stupid.
The size of this. Do you think you'd drive one of those?
Yeah.
So that's an F-150, that's the smallest one that they do of that line. That's crazy. Oh, that is, that's interesting to say the least.
Hopefully Andy will be here next year in his lifted MR2.
Yes, yeah.
I sent him a picture of them. One of them's got, what was it?
I love it.
Rat Race Crew or something. And he went, I'm a member.
I love these. Is that wood? It's like lino on the
Yeah,
side.
it's got actual wood on the bottom of the car.
Insane. What is going on behind it? Jesus, Mary, Joseph. I'm gonna have to edit together all the times I've jumped when someone's pop and banged. Oh, What is with the obsession with the Joker?
With what?
With the Joker.
I don't know.
People just are obsessed with the Joker. Like, not famously a nice guy.
Why so serious? Why so serious? Because I'll have no head gasket when I drive down the road.
Yeah.
Kia.
Damn. Fair enough.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
Anything goes.
It really is anything goes, isn't it? We did miss
was
the
Max
Ferraris
Power,
leaving.
I know. Did we miss the
Ferraris.
Testarossa? Has that left?
I don't know if they left together. And then
What was the other one? A 338? What was the first one? A 3?
Oh, 355, 3858. I can't.
4. I don't know.
What is this? I don't know what that is. I know
Is
it's
it
a
an Adam?
Vauxhall.
No.
Nah, it's not an Adam, surely not. It really is. Anything goes.
Which was max power, basically.
That's why I was so keen to film here, because you just get such a mix, especially for people that aren't from the UK that don't really see anything max power.
I mean, I know there's car scenes all around the world, but is there anything like max power, do you think?
I think it's not.
I mean, what...
Max power is a very unique beast,
Yeah.
but there's definitely similar stuff. But like,
What was the old Japanese scene when they used to take off like garage doors and make splitters out of them?
Yeah, Bosusuku.
Yeah, they'd make an exhaust out of that telegraph pole.
See, that's the only thing that probably like beats max power for ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like extreme max power.
Yeah.
But that was apparently after the war. They didn't have any money or resources. They'd use actually anything.
Really?
To customise their car.
Yeah.
Which is how
So they had to be really resourceful.
They'd take a door off and make a splitter out of it, which is why everything was just extreme.
I do like these Civics. Fucking hell, man. That stinks. That can't be good for your car, can it? A bang that loud.
I don't see the point in it.
Is this a Nova?
Yeah.
So, Novas are famous for
Vauxhall.
being very, very easy to steal, right? You could just smash the window, pull the hazard switch, turn it upside down and put it in, and then you press and hold the hazard switch.
Gear or something?
Yes,
I've
yeah,
seen it
you
somewhere.
press
It
and
was
hold the
on Top
hazard
Gear.
switch, and then they did it on Top Gear. You turn the hazard switch upside down, push it in, and then you can bump start the car because it turns the ignition on, and then you just drive off and you park in the
steering lock.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but they couldn't have been very strong back then, could
No.
they? I didn't realise. I always see like really nice Beamers with steering locks on. I'm like modern ones, and it's because people steal the steering wheels because they're worth so much. Yeah, it's like people stealing the headlights off tie cans with a bottle opener.
Yeah.
You know about that. You use it to grow weed.
Yeah, of course I do. No, I did actually know there was a guy that used to steal the wing mirror glass.
Yeah. Wing mirror glass?
Off of BMWs because they're heated, tinted, they're self-dimming and all that. They're probably £100 for a piece of glass.
Damn.
But you were sticking them all on eBay.
We're in the wrong business.
And they were all in the local area and you got arrested.
Yeah, you would, yeah. Well, I remember back when I lived in a little village, we had a badge thief for a few weeks where everyone's car badges just disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, that was a big thing in my childhood.
Stealing badges?
Especially, you remember Public Enemy?
Yeah.
With a clock or Volkswagen. Was it Public Enemy that had the Volkswagen or was it Run DMC? They had the big Volkswagen badge hanging off a chain.
But Run DMC, I'd presume, yeah.
So
with the
people
Adidas
was doing
crepes.
that.
Yeah. That's a throwback, Public Enemy, bloody hell.
I might have to listen to them on the way home.
But you'd love my mate. My mate, he's got Public Enemy tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah.
They're bright red with the Public Enemy logo all over them. They're so nice. There's just a C8 Corvette over there. Oh, no, I'm not allowed to mention stuff that's miles away because you can't.
Cool, what? Can't see it, I am blind. Is this a McLaren?
Yeah, this Ferrari over here.
It's a Pontiac.
Pontiac Fiero. Yeah, it's the new Corvette.
Is it the new one?
Yeah.
Which is a C8.
8. I called it a C9 in the Supercar Fest episode and people were not happy.
No.
Well, because the thing is, the Americans, they know these things like the back of their hand, whereas this is the first generation they fully brought to the UK. Like I think this C7 you could buy for a year,
Yeah.
but this is the first one that you could buy in the UK, like right-hand drive. They are really nice.
So the C7's all left-hand drive?
Yeah, it should be. I'd assume so. These do look good, especially those rims. You a fan of an E36?
I've had a few.
You've had a few. Are they good fun?
Yeah.
They look really
I had a
good.
320i four-door like two 380i
The
coupes.
sticker, please don't park too close, I'm fat.
Yeah, like I say, all these cars I've owned, I wish I still had them now because.
Oh yeah, it'd be worth a pretty penny.
Yeah. And
This is
everybody
cool.
wants them now.
Don't see one of these
Renault
every day.
5 pickup.
What on earth?
Is it actually a GT turbo? Is it?
Surely it's not. No badges. Think he's going to watch the football?
Yeah.
I've got to get one of them on my Ford Focus. I do want a train horn. The child in me wants a train horn in all of my cars.
I've got one
Have you?
on Fritzl,
No, you don't.
but I can't get it to work.
Have
it's-
you? Can you work it if you just jump the connections?
I've got the wires, I connect it, yeah, the relay go.
Yeah,
when you
but the
connect
horn
it
don't
up.
go off.
But I don't know.
Is
you
it a
press
polarity
you press the
thing?
horn and the normal one works.
If you just click it to the battery, does it go off?
It's wired somehow. I don't know how it's wired. It's wired into a relay to the horn, and there's
It's best
another
like
wire.
cutting straight off the relay and trying it just.
Just power the
Yeah.
horn straight up. It must work. There must be a reason why it was on there.
Because you could just wire it to the brakes.
But the alarm siren doesn't work, so I don't know if he had it wired up for the alarm.
Yeah.
But I've tried that.
Could you imagine?
I've connected it up and I've set the alarm off, and it's still not working.
That's so nice.
Fiesta with a Cosworth wing.
Oh, hello. Wow.
It's an R33.
Damn, that would make a right noise if he gunned it, wouldn't it? Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to get that horn working.
Yeah, we got to get that horn working. I thought that van had Venoms on it then.
It has, isn't it?
That's the course with 2 engines. 1,500 brake horsepower, I think.
And they're both 600 brake horsepower.
That would be 1,200.
So it like obliterates Ferraris.
Not driving it on the road though.
No.
Clearly scared of the power.
Have you seen the 350Z in America? It's twin K swapped.
Twin quake.
Twin quake.
Twin quake wall. Twin K swaps.
Yeah. One in the front, one in the back.
Damn.
He crashed
Sure.
it.
Yeah, I
the
was
back
about
end
to
of it is. No, he crashed it before.
Yeah.
The back end of it is all just tubed. So there's no body.
Oh yeah, like
And
yeah.
when he crashed it, he's made it super wide, and he's twin engine swapped to a K20.
Surely if you just plant your foot down, it would just rotate.
Like the G-Wagon, have you seen that?
No.
The G-Wagon can turn around on the spot.
Oh yes, yeah, I have
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah. I thought you were talking about a crash, to be honest.
Oh no.
Ooh. So what's that? An E36 compact made to look
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I got the wrong Need for Speed. That should have been a Most Wanted. Yeah, Most Wanted, isn't it? Yeah. That's an interesting colour. Cool hair.
KM styling.
These are nice. What's that? Is that Fiesta?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's an XR2.
Were lots of people taking their badges off their cars back in the day?
No, I don't think so. Not
Because
back
it's
in
quite a
the
big thing now, taking
Yeah, I don't
debadging
know.
your cars.
I don't know why people do it.
I don't know why
Unless
people
it's
do
just
it. I can understand
a
something like
basic
this.
car and they want it to look.
Because I bet if you break the grille, because you got Opel and Vauxhall, it's just cheaper to get a blank one. But like going to
I'm not too sure.
going to the trouble of like repainting your boot lid, so to get rid of your Vauxhall logo. I don't get the because it looks naked. It looks silly without having the.
Say that the only reason I think people do it is to make their car look
Like it's
a better model than what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just taking
Like
off the
people-
model names. But taking off, like removing your Ford badge, you're not fooling anybody.
No.
You know it's a Ford. That's so cool. Wow. That's what Kaisha wants to drive, just a full-on race car, just on the road, yeah.
That's called Cosworth.
What is the noise that's making?
It's purring.
It's purring.
It's purring like a cat.
That is If I was a cat, I'd be offended by that.
Now it's farting.
It is a barrage of the senses, isn't it? The smell, the noise.
I'm getting higher off the fumes.
Yeah, me too.
Off the petrol.
We're going to nod off. There's going to be no outro. We're just going to be...
Died of carbon monoxide poison.
These are nice. This was the fastest hatchback around the Nürburgring for a very long time.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it's got the roof down.
What do you think of the new one?
I imagine the new one's faster now.
Yeah.
What do I think of it? I think they're alright. Oh bloody hell, man. I didn't see many of those Civics for ages. They must have not sold very well. Do you see the wing on that?
Yeah. It's got like blades on the bottom.
Tent box? A tent box with a pink logo. Very... I love that attention to detail. This is cool. Oh, cool hair. These are nice. Did you ever have a Saxo?
I had one. Yeah. VTS?
Yeah.
VTR?
Yeah, VTR. VTR
Yeah.
or VTS.
Like I say, I just buy cars and fix them and sell them, so I've had a lot.
Right.
I've had a lot. I didn't have very long.
Bloody hell. Did you see the exhaust on that? Vauxhall?
No. Oh, with
the...
yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh my, see the cage in that Saxo? It's two-tone as well.
There's actually a Mini in the call. The exhaust says Mini.
No, really?
Yeah.
Well, in the tip says... That's crazy.
It's like a hot rod.
Yeah,
Mini.
yeah.
So the doors have been cut, the glass is lower.
Oh yeah, like a chopped roof kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like something out of Borderlands. That's messing with my eyes, that is.
I watched a guy actually doing that yesterday online, where he just freehand sprays it, and then he does all the pen work freehand as well.
Freehand, mad.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only way you can really do that.
Yeah.
Like, trying to get a wrap to line up like that would be a bit difficult. That's nice, with the white rims as well.
I had an estate version of that.
Someone's
Somebody's
in trouble. Oh, it's an
Oh,
ambulance.
it's an ambulance.
I remember the other day, I was driving down the motorway and I had my phone in the phone holder and I skipped the song on Spotify, just that, and then blue lights came up behind me and I went, oh no. And they just blasted past me. Apparently, I think it's legal if it's in a phone holder, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, you
That's
can't
what I
have it
tell
in your
myself.
hand or on your lap.
The amount of people you see just driving with their phone.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy.
I see it every day. I do a lot of driving for work, so I see it all the time. Even people still on the phone like that. You're like sitting in the middle lane doing 50.
Oh, don't.
So there's cars coming up either side and they're on the phone and you're like...
They do that because it's just easy to put their like cruise control on and not have to worry about slow lorries.
Yeah.
But it's just...
But I think that because they're on the phone, they lose concentration,
Yeah.
they slow down, they're not paying attention to everything else around them.
It's so stupid.
They're idiots.
I'm always quite aggressive with that. I always make sure to undertake. Because like Jeremy Clarkson says, if there's room to undertake, there was room for you to be moved over.
Yeah.
And then move into the middle lane quite quickly.
The person I won't name, we drove here this morning, we was coming up the M1. I was in the outside lane, he was in the inside lane, and we was literally doing that. People in the middle lane, he was undertaking, I was overtaking them. It's like, and they still sit in the middle lane.
I don't care.
They don't get the point. Like, move. Foxter.
Interesting. The blue drum brakes with the pink centre with the red wheel nuts. It's a choice. Lots of choices have been made here, haven't they? There we go. That's what we're after. A bog standard 1 Series with a gel plate on it. Oh, what's that behind it? Surely, what purpose is that serving though? Because surely
Is it a camper?
Yeah, but surely that's too
disability
small for a
van?
camper, surely. Because you couldn't stand up in that, could you? Oh, you've got no idea what that's for. Just a over-the-top van. Oh,
That's a good, isn't it?
it looks.
It's a proper muscle car.
There is an AMG badge on the front, so I'm presuming it's been engine swapped.
Is this the Anarchy garage one? Has this got Anarchy garage?
Yes,
on?
it is. Yeah. That's crazy. That's insane. Having the exhaust coming straight out is cool. Oh yes. This is more stuff coming out the hall, isn't it? Is that a Nova? No, Renault 4.
Renault 5 GT Turbo.
That's so nice. They didn't have the engine in the back, did they?
No, I actually learnt earlier, is the Gaudini
Yeah.
was the one with the wide body, had the engine
That
in the
in
back,
the back.
which was before the Renault 5. So,
Can you see the exhausts on that? What? Fair enough. That's nice. Oh, those wheels. I feel like another 20 minutes and we will have seen every single car leave this event.
every make of car in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Well,
We did. I managed
beyond
to,
the UK.
I think I managed to film the McLaren and the Ferrari leaving.
Yeah.
So then I think we've pretty much filmed every single car apart from a Lambo, maybe. These are nice, R32s. That didn't sound
Was that an
great, did it?
R32?
That did not sound like one, did it? What that? Is this a Scion? Is that the one with the funny doors?
Yeah, it's got 2 doors on one side,
Yeah.
one on the
door
other.
on the other. Oh, this is it just the Hot Wheels logo over and over and over and over again? Yep.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It was just the Hot Wheels logo. Fair enough. This is nice. I do like these. The rims as well. Are they Cosworth rims? Or do
They
just
are.
come?
It's called Cosworth rims.
This is nice as well. I do like that era of like dealership stickers all over cars, all the little lines and stuff. Cool rims as well. I think that might be in a bath. Do you reckon? Oh my god!
And a set of
Damien.
Corsa version.
Peter!
I've never watched that, Sean.
Me neither. No. Oh, chases on the case. Oh my god. Kaisha asked me the other day what the dog from the movie Bolt was called.
Oh, yeah.
Which is when I told her it was called Bolt.
Do people actually daily these cars with all
I
this on
hope
it?
they do.
They just pull up at work in my
that's,
frozen,
it's a Nismo as well.
in my frozen Nismo Duke.
My frozen Nismo.
Tesla,
That's a first.
a max power Tesla.
That's incredible. I can't believe that.
That's the first Tesla I've liked.
Yeah. I love how it's got a grill at the front as well. It looks like it should have an intercooler in it. That's insane.
Charlie, get the Tesla's intercooler.
What the hell? Rev it!
Yeah.
I tell you what, at work the other day, I got in a Tesla and it had the hazards on. It took me 5
God.
minutes to give up on turning the hazards off. I couldn't find it.
Can't you just speak to the car and tell
That's
it
what
to turn it
I
off?
thought it'd be in the settings or something, but they're on the roof.
Are they? Next to the SOS
Yeah.
and the sunroof. Are they TSW Venoms on the Astra GT as well?
Yeah. They're quite large for Venoms as well. They're normally
Yeah.
really small. There's a Golf near my house that has Venoms, and he's not got locking wheel nuts. And every time I drive past, I think I could have those. I can't now. I'm admitting it on camera. Those are lovely. They must do fakes of those, surely.
I don't think they did.
I'd love Venoms. Those are very, very thin tyres.
I think that era of wheels was the wheels you'd get. TSWs, OZs.
That car has a name and I can't remember what it is. It's like
Eloise.
Georgia or something. Eloise, that's it. Bloody hell, you were right. You were right there with that. That was a Nicolas Cage movie, right?
Yeah, Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah, what a film. I might have to show Kaisha
Back
that.
car thieves.
Someone's got a very loud sound system. Oh, he's listening to the new Eminem album. God, it really feels like a time machine, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're at a Max Power event. Eminem dropped an album yesterday. Someone just tried to kill the president. Not the president. Close enough.
Trump.
Yeah. Whoa, those rims!
Look at them. They're not spinners. Yeah, what do you think to the album?
That was alright. There was a lot of stuff that sounded like he recorded 20 years ago.
Yeah, it is just old Eminem.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
It's very.
I was begging Kaisha to listen to it with me. And she was like, no, I'm not doing it, I can't do
No?
it. And I was like, right, I'll put the album on And as soon as you're sick of it, we'll turn it off. But you've got to give it a go. And she's like, okay. So I press play, and the first 5 seconds of the album is him going, "Wha-" and she just looks at me. I was like, no, fair enough. You see the size of the Toyota badge on the boot? That's a very nice car. Not many Bimmers. Not seen many Bimmers.
No.
Well, I say that, and then a Bimmer
They all
shows up.
come out now.
What I discovered, you know the new Ford Capri,
Oh yeah.
the Capri. Do you know that's a Volkswagen chassis?
Is it?
Yeah, they're using the Volkswagen chassis. I don't know what one it is, but they're all sharing their own chassis, each other's chassis now. It's crazy, and it's not a Capri. I will not.
No. It's an SUV.
I don't understand why they're doing
Is
it.
it an electric SUV?
It's because it makes us talk about
Have
it.
you,
It
have
looks
you,
like a Polestar.
have you seen they've done the new Prelude,
Yes.
which is actually a Prelude shape?
Yes. Well,
Which is a
I'll believe it when I see it, because the amount of people that say like, "Oh, this is the new MR2," and then it never happens. Ooh,
But it's nice to release a new version of a car that
what a geezer!
actually mimics the old version.
That's so nice. Yeah, that actually isn't just preying off the name.
It's just using the name of a new.
Like I drove a Mustang Mach-E the other day. Miserable. Aiden was like, "Oh, you gotta go in the settings and put it on unleashed mode."
Unleashed.
It just makes it just pumps in a really bad V8 noise. Really boring. It's just a waste of the name. Is it Mac or is it Mark? It was supposed to be Mark-E.
Mac.
Mac, innit?
Maybe
Yeah.
it was the Mac
The Mac
1
1,
they did. Yeah.
Those are some wheels. What do you think of these?
I like the shape.
I bet they're wicked to drive. Ooh.
It's a Boxer engine, isn't it? Subaru.
Yeah, Boxer. They're supposedly quite slow.
Here's the Mini I was on about earlier.
Whoa. Oh yeah, the chopped up Mini.
Look at the central exhaust on this Mini. It's
So you
but all
said
the body panels are flamed, are like shaped.
Oh, wow, yeah. So you said the exhaust says Mini on it. Oh my days, yes, so it does. So we've not seen our top trunk just yet. I'm not expecting to.
Do you want to
Could
pick
you imagine if we got a Vauxhall Nova?
or a Fiesta? Oh no, here's some.
Should we just
I
completely
wonder if
ignore it?
Aidan's noticed his wheels.
What have you
They've
done
been
to it?
improved.
Oh no, have you put stickers on it?
No.
Mate, the rust on that, that's
Has it got,
horrible. Oh right. He must have noticed. That's hideous. That's terrible, that is.
Yeah, no. Somebody put penis valve caps on his
Yes,
car again.
that happens every show. This is cool.
They didn't have to bring them with them this time because they actually sold them at the show.
Did they really? Oh. Did these come as a convertible?
Yeah, Punto convertible. Sure they did, didn't they?
Wow, that has got to
Stock.
be my favourite car I've seen this whole show. That's insane. Wow, I couldn't tell you what Alpha that was.
No, I'm not a big Alpha
You're not a big Alpha?
guy.
My mum used to
I'm not
work
a big
for
Alpha
Romeo.
guy. I'm not a big Alpha.
My mum used to work for Alfa Romeo. Yeah. I don't know what she did, but yeah, she used to do loads with them. That's so nice. See the size of the fans at the front? It's that baguette basher. That's what they call themselves with the French car drivers, baguette bashers.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between the VTR and the VTS.
I don't know. The C2, the VTR and the VTS, the VTR was the diesel and the VTS was the petrol. But on the Saxos, one's just faster than the other. So the VTR is a 1.4, maybe?
I don't know.
One of the baguette bashers will correct me on that. But, wow.
That's cool.
You don't see many custom interiors anymore, do you?
It is a very big max power thing. I was thinking
so
earlier
cool.
when you see in their doors and they've got like 5 speakers in each door.
That's proper.
And I built a box for it in the door. Like surely the weight on the door.
Yeah, I can imagine they're not. Well, because that's what a lot of people criticise max power cars for, is you're really taking away from the drivability of the cars.
Yeah.
Putting these crazy body kits, really heavy sound systems in them, slamming them on the floor. But it was always about looks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Looks and street cred.
Looks and the sound.
2-ball rally. Every time I see a TRD sticker, my brain just reads it as turd.
Turd.
That's so cool. Oh, it's got a little doggy on the side.
I never noticed that before. I've seen that car a lot and I never noticed the dog. I thought it was just lines.
Yeah, secret dog. Shadow dog. Wow.
Yeah, Astra.
It's a shame that with them driving past, we can't see inside into like the a million speakers they've all got. Like having they'd have like a PlayStation 2 in the centre console, and then you flip down your visor and you can play it on the screen in the visor. So, where are you watching the footy at home?
Yeah.
See, me and Kaisha, Kaisha's just moved house, so we're moving the cats. And we're going to drive them there during the footy because the roads are going to be quiet. Because we got to take them on quite a long drive in the car. We took them for a little drive around the block the other day. They loved it.
Did you put them in a box or? Wait,
no, we've got a car seat.
Cat carrier.
Car seat. It's like a big sofa that you just buckle in. It's great.
Oh, yeah?
They loved it. They were a bit nervous at
So
first.
they can just roam free?
Yeah, you clip their collar to the seat, and then they can just walk around on the seat and put their head up against the window and stuff like that. They loved it. They were very, very anxious at first. But we've got to drive quite a distance this time. But we wanted to get them used to it. My Focus's speedo started playing up now.
Oh, yeah.
If I put the clutch in, it just goes up to 160. It just bounces. Like, it's so weird. It's great. I need to film a video of it because it looks like my 0 to 60 is like a second. Because honestly, it just flips up.
And you're not even moving. And you're not
We're
even
not
moving.
No. It's so weird. It's very off-putting just watching the speedo just spin around like that. Because you can feel it as well. When it just goes like that, the car does that.
Is it?
I don't know if something's loose in the gearbox. I don't have much luck with gearboxes.
You don't have much luck with cars.
No.
You should have kept that Civic. That was.
Yeah.
That was
should have
decent.
kept that Civic. Then nothing ever went wrong with that Civic.
No.
It broke down once, no, twice. It was both because I didn't fill it up with enough diesel. First time I ran out of diesel, well, I was driving to the petrol station and put my foot down. I was a minute away from the petrol station and I put my foot down and went, I was like, oh, brilliant. And then it just conked out completely. So I spent a good 45 minutes with the AA man getting that back on the road. And then 2 days later, it said I had 15 miles left. And I knew when at 0, it had 30 miles. So I was like, brilliant. And I got up and it was like -2. So I was like, oh, I'll warm the car up. Left it running for 2 minutes. And I got in it and I pulled the foot off the clutch and it just died. I was like, brilliant. So I walked to the petrol station and got 5 litres of diesel. That didn't do it. Another 5 litres of diesel and that did it.
Do you have to purge it to get the diesel?
Yeah, I did. There's a little bulb you can squeeze under the bonnet.
Yeah.
But that's... Oh, look, it's Mossa.
Steve.
Thank you, Steve. What's he got? Fruit pastels. Why couldn't everyone do that?
Put a box. Donations.
Yeah. And these are particularly max power treat. Oh, this is going to sound great on... What's that?
A Vauxhall Astra.
What's a what? Astra? Really? I thought they were like Ford and like 20 years ago they just changed all the names. That's a good point actually.
A Vauxhall Astra has been the Mark 1 up to the current Astra.
That's the thing actually. Ford, for some reason, 20 years ago, they just changed all of the names, didn't they?
They went from an Escort to the Focus, Sierra, Mondeo.
Yeah. But now they're the ones that keep bringing the old names back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they were planning on. They were like, oh, in 25 years, we're going to need to make an electric car. I wonder what's in there. Probably a food trailer in it.
Much needed diesel. I could do with a drink though.
Yeah, I've been really rationing my water.
Oh no.
Basically, every time we set up, I'd fill it up with water, and then we'd be our sleeves, so I'd have to chug it.
Chug it.
And then walk half a mile. This is cool. There's a lot going on.
Is this going to pick all this lip smacking on the camera?
Yeah, I'm going to stop eating it now. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to give this back to Charlie, actually. When the number plate says Clio.
Do you think
How
it's a
expensive do you
Clio?
think a Clio number plate is? Yellow and purple.
See, what do you think to the Mondeo ST? That shape.
They're nice. ST220. My mate James, he bought one. He drove all the way to Sheffield to pick it up. He made it 2 miles, and then the engine blew up.
Devastated.
Yeah, he was very, very angry. Very angry. He got, as far as I'm aware, he got a lift home in the dealership's owner's R32, so he wasn't complaining.
Oh, so he bought it from a dealership, so he was covered in there.
Yes, he was covered, luckily. Because that must have just been bad luck, because there's no reason a dealership would give you a car that's going to last 2 months.
It's just one of them
2
things
miles.
that can happen. It's always the
Like
risk
my
when
mate-
you buy private.
My mate Reese, he bought private. He bought a Mitsubishi Colt CZT that had been mapped to like 250 brake horsepower.
No.
And they were ragging the living shit out of it on the way home. And there was a massive bang, a huge cloud of smoke. And they pulled over and opened the bonnet, and there was a hole in the block. And because they've got really, really, really small conrods. So if you ram a load of power in it, the conrod snaps and it just windows the block.
Yeah.
So he made it, I think it was 20 miles and windowed it. And the guy gave him all of his money back, just handed him the cash back. Yeah, said he felt terrible. He got really lucky there.
Yeah. Say a lot of people wouldn't.
A lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people would have sold it knowing it was going to go.
Yeah.
I can't do that. When I'm talking about problems with my Peugeot, someone's like, oh, just don't tell anyone. I couldn't pass on that issue.
It's not your issue once it's bought.
Yeah.
It's up to them to check the car.
Yeah,
Is-
but they're
is-
not
is
going
what
to
I
check
think
that like the gearbox goes crazy once the transmission's hot. This is cool.
When I sold my Subaru, if it was low on fuel, the engine light would come on.
Yeah.
But if you started it so many times,
Yeah.
it would go off. And the guy
Really?
came, test drove it, arranged a deal. Don't know what to do.
That was crazy. Sorry, yeah, he test
Yeah,
drove it.
arranged the price, yeah, he bought it, got in the car to leave. When he started it, the engine light came on because it was low on fuel.
Yeah.
And it was like, there was like a pause. We was talking and there was like a pause, like an awkward,
That's
and
so
like,
funny.
bye. But I knew once he filled it up and started it 5 times or whatever, it'd go off, you know. It was...
That's funny. At least he trusted you.
But then I've had people, I've picked somebody up from the train station before to buy a car off me. I've drove back to mine. I'm like, do you want to test drive it? And they're like, no, it seems all right. And hand you the full price
Really?
and
Just
drive
don't
off. And
Fair
you're
enough.
like, what?
Just really trusting.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like mafia and they'd have killed you if something wrong with it. Have you sold lots of cars then, I'm presuming?
I've had 54 cars now, I think. 55 maybe.
That's what all my dad used to do, is buy and flip cars.
Sometimes I'd have 2 or 3 at a time. And some I've kept. The longest
the
I've kept
best-
a car is 3 hours. It's not 3 hours.
Longest.
3 years.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
3 hours.
I had my Civic for about 2, yeah. Have you? So what's the best car that you've ever owned?
Oh, Mark 1 MR2 is the best, definitely.
Really? Like
It's
genuinely.
the best
like,
MR2 ever made.
You're going to offend a lot of people in our group chat. I do agree with you.
I own
Over
both.
But none of them's beat the Mark 1.
I don't know. It's hard to choose between. When you've had that many, and there's still that many I've not had that I want to have, and every car's different for different needs.
Yeah, true. What one do you regret selling the most? Which one do you, if you could have any back? You're really thinking.
Tough decision. I think. I don't know.
He looks happy.
Maybe the Porsche bought off the father-in-law.
The what, sorry?
Porsche 924 off the father-in-law I bought.
Yeah.
Now he's passed away. It would have been nice to have kept that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
His Audi TT that he owned at the time actually seen drive past yesterday.
Oh wow.
It got sold to somebody that we know, and it's still around.
It's cool to see them around on occasion.
It would have been nice to keep it.
Yeah, definitely.
But Sarah, she didn't want it around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
because
I
of the
can
memories.
understand that. Yeah, for
But
sure. It's a difficult
has said
one.
since
You
it would have been nice to have kept
You could have
it.
hid it in storage for a few years, maybe.
Yeah.
But
She didn't want to see it every day, basically.
Yeah, I would.
Because of the memories. But it was
Right. There is a bog standard Audi Q4, Q5. I think that's our sign to leave, to be honest. We've seen some really cool stuff.
Q5 TDI.
We've had some.
And it might not be as much of a queue for me to get out now.
Yes, we've had. It's definitely been an adrenaline-filled episode.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of walking and shouting and arguing. Yeah, minis. Let's get out of here. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, do all the things. The support is amazing. I've been Charlie. This has been Damien, my host. Charlie's been filming over there. Thank you, Charlie. And the
there
sign's
goes the
fallen
sign.
over. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.